If I told you to stay in your corner, what would your response be? It's an interesting term, right? And it's something that, at least in me, without context, would trigger me a little bit. But this was something that I was taught many years ago. I was at a conference on social justice and environmentalism, like how those two, the confluence of those two things. As you can maybe imagine, whenever the environment is not handled well, it tends to fall on the shoulders of poor and marginalized communities. So anyway, I was at this conference, very jazzed up, excited, could see all the problems in the world and wanted to contribute to the bottom line of all of them. And that, at the end of the conference, we sat down. Everyone was supposed to turn to their neighbor, and we were supposed to talk about how we were feeling and what we wanted to do. And this was the moment where I turned to a sister, a nun from the Catholic Church, and talked about how excited I was, but also how overwhelmed I was, because I needed to change my diesel car to convert it to use oil from restaurants, and I needed to manage my water systems like this, and I needed to do this, and I wanted to get involved with this organization. And so you can see all of this drive and energy that I think a lot of us are feeling right now as we think about protecting people in our lives who maybe feel a little marginalized. So anyway, what was beautiful about this moment was this sweet nun. I do not know her name. I just remember her and tell her story often. She put a hand on my knee and said, "Look around this room." And so I looked around. There's hundreds of people around me. And she says, every last one of these people has their special little thing, their niche, their thing that they understand and they do well. And each of them is going to contribute in their area. They're going to manage their corner of all of this. And your job is to manage your corner. Stay in your corner. This isn't something that causes me frustration. In fact, it gives me pause. It gives me the permission to really become super effective in one space and to trust everyone else to be super effective in their space. And so as you look at how to have impact in your world as an advocate, as a world changer, I really want you to think about how are you going to be most effective at impacting, knowing that you probably care about all the things, but what's your one area that you can be super effective in? Because that's going to concentrate your focus and your efforts, and you won't wear yourself out in this long marathon of a race that is advocating and supporting others. So, what's your corner? Share it below.